So here we have the Audi A4 on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see that it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. I'm going to start off inside the boot area first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in. And as I mentioned, we'll run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the far left-hand side, we have the coolant temperature gauge. We then have the rev counter. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. And then in the center, you can see firstly the digital readout for the speedometer. Underneath that, the total miles of this car, they are 48,388. You can change information displayed above that. We're on the driving data menu at the moment, but there are other menus available to you, including your satellite navigation. If we back out to the steering wheel, the controls that I was just using are on the left-hand side just here. We have cruise control and speed limiter, phone and stereo controls on the right-hand side. Into the center, the main screen for the car. So lots of menus up here, including your satellite navigation. As you can see, you can, of course, pair up your phone to the car. Once you've done so, you'll be able to listen to your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, which you can see just there, amongst many other ways of listening to music. And, of course, you have the radio. This car's got DAB, AM and FM radio, as you can see. All the movement I'm making on the screen is being done using this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. So up the top here, you can access your radio and your media, your navigation and your telephone, or use the dial, as I say, to go in and out of any of those menus. Below the main screen, we then have 3-zone climate control. So you can adjust just here the fan speed for the car. You can adjust where you'd like the air to be distributed for the passenger, for the driver. We can adjust the temperature for the driver and the temperature for the passenger. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning to eco. You can turn it on from here and off as well, of course. And then if you really wish to as well, you can hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. We've got a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same for the passenger side. Below that, you can turn your parking sensors on and off. You can turn off the main screen, your traction control, your stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. You can change the driving setup of the car from here as well. We have a 12-volt charging socket, USB input, the start and stop button for the engine, 2 cup holders, and then your 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.